Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Folks Your Channel and stevezookguitars.com. Hey, I just recently got this one in. It's another L8 I mean, I actually order these and get them in and play them a little bit. And just, you know, I used to be an archtop, kind of specialized in only archtops for about 10 years, so I really know them. Some people consider me an archtop expert. I know that sounds kind of arrogant, but it's true. I really spent the money and the time to get to know archtops. I'll tell you, folks, everybody who's bought an L8 from me has really been pleasantly surprised. This is the real deal. This is like a, you know, $6,000 guitar for $14.99. It's not just a great guitar for the money. It's a really great guitar. It seems like with any company, there's always one product that just is, you know, huge. Or, you know, I've noticed this in audiophile companies as well. There's always one product that seems to be just, you know, one of the massive values. And this is one of them right here. And this particular one has a lot of nice kind of Epiphone bark and kind of a nice combination. And I think I told the story. This guitar has been played maybe 10-15 minutes, if even that, and it still sounds that good. It's got really nice natural reverb. These list for $19.99. You get it for $14.99. That includes like a really nice, you know, $240 7 cross grain case with super thick velour green patty. It's a beautiful case. Ebony fretboard, nitrocellulose finish. This is the real deal. This will blow away a Gibson, you know, L5. It really has. In fact, one of my customers bought one of these a while back, and this is not an endorsement or anything, but this is just the story he told me. He bought one a while back, took it to a guitar lesson with Bucky Pizzarelli, because he had seen Bucky Pizzarelli playing like an early 30s L5, and then he had emailed me saying, you know, does it have a similar tone? And I said, well, yeah, you know, I mean, it's not a, you know, it's not a 65-year-old guitar, but in my opinion, it even has more, you know, overtones and better, because it's violin voice, so it's going to have a really open, natural reverb. It's going to, you know, have more projection. And that violin voicing really brings out the orchestral tone. But anyway, he took it to a guitar lesson with Bucky Pizzarelli Sr., and he tried the guitar and just was blown away. He's like, how much did you pay for this? And the guy's like, $14.99. He was like, that's a steal. That's a true story. And again, Bucky's not endorsing these because he's with other companies, I think. But he just loved it. This is the real deal, folks. And if you've been kind of sitting on the sidelines thinking, well, you know, grab one of these, and this particular one is for sale. This exact guitar, it's got really nice flame on the back of the neck. It sounds unbelievable. It really does. I mean, it sounds like a $6,000 guitar. I used to be a collector too. At one point I had 5 or 6 L5s. I really know them. Unfortunately, the old L5s are overbuilt. The better ones are the smaller ones. But you know, somebody's really going to be happy with this guitar. So I'm just doing a short. There's no effects or anything, you know. I'm just going into a Zoom Q3 that I paid a couple $100 for. But yeah, it's just a tremendous. I know I have it tuned a little low. But this is a tremendous instrument, and you get this exact one if you want to order this from me. $14.99, a little bit of shipping, and like I said, most people like the fact that I actually have this in my hands. I'm playing it a little bit, not much, but you know, it's funny, every phone call I seem to get about the 700 always seems to go the same way. People are interested, but they have a little trouble believing it's that much value. It is. Okay, it is. I don't mean to sound blunt, but and I've been at trade shows. I've played Gibson 34 reissues, you know. This thing blows them away because they sound kind of compressed. They're not violin voiced. They don't have this open sound. They don't have the great reverb. And again, this guitar's only been played, like I said, this guitar's only been played maybe 10 minutes of even that. So. That reverb is incredible. I better stop so this uploads, but yeah, If you've always wanted a great arch top, grab one of these. I mean, I'll tell you, they're going to be writing about these in 20 years in magazine. And even Downbeat Magazine said that the Loar has done an incredible value with the 700s, which represent a unique value in the industry. Downbeat Magazine had somebody review them that really knew their shit. This is the real deal, folks. So if you're interested, you can call me 714-548-0385. This is probably one of the top 2 or 3 I've ever had. I get lucky, but also I'm really tight with the company. I'm on their site, theloar.com, doing a couple demos for them. If you go to theloar.com and click what's new, you can see 2 of my demos for the LH350. I was with this company, the Music Link, way before all the big boys. I've got a great relationship with my rep. The owner of the company likes my playing. I get really great guitars from them. It's not bullshit. So, I mean, if you could use a nice all solid wood arch top guitar that really has a nice natural reverb ring, it's got some of that old Epiphone bark married to a little bit of Super 400, a little bit of L5. It's a tremendous instrument. Not just ebony fretboard, not just a great guitar for the money, a great guitar. This one is really special too. So if you have any interest, go ahead and give me a call, and we can put it together. You'll be extremely surprised at how much your guitar you get for the money. Actually, I know people don't like thinking this way, but I think it's a really good investment, because it's always, you have to be ahead of the curve. I mean, like if we would have bought vintage Strats 30 years ago, right? Or if we would have bought old Martins or whatever, you know. It's the same. Those opportunities exist today, but they're a little harder to see. This is one of them. This is a tremendous instrument. So art and investments you can play. All right. Steve Zook, 714-548-0385. If you're thinking about one of these, grab this one. It's really a good one. I seem to sell one, every couple, 2 or 3 weeks, and this one really has a nice pop to it. If it sounds this good, 10 minutes of playing, just think what it will sound like being played for a while. All right, take care.